Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Yo, 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 yo. 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 When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby wife, Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. You now rockin' with the we coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. These teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle made up at the 48-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 41 yards. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this, you ain't seen before.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. This is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Gibbs will try and pick it up. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Inaudible here to get a new look. On 4th down, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
At the 37-yard line.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Goff going to shift him around. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta from 8 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gives them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull off from reaching the end zone last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. He'll look to throw. And this one too low.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. He'll try and throw for it here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they seem to catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
To throw is Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a skate.
And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Lions 21, Eagles 6.
get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
For Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Now back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
3rd and 5.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. no wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
180! Cooper!
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
28, Eagles 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to the knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Hey, 73. 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Two for 66.
The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
2nd and 10.
We go, 76.
Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one. That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two.
Will set up for
now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
Go, 12, go.
2nd and 9 now. Open man, that's too slow. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Is it too slow? 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, a heck of a move. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available. Thus, the incompletion.
Well, we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 5.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The contact.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 4. Goff and Williams hooking up there for Lions first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So me.
Oh, and now some space to operate. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 39 yards. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
42. Eagles 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
2-point conversion.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Lions take over.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Now Goff. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, roll forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
Yeah, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
We go tonight.
Now Goff. Another short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. The offense on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
Hold on. Check. 14.
Goff now looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
2 for 1. 76, tell him. 76.
Back to throw, Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Andrew McCulda. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing him.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Hurts. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
First and 10 at the 17.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
63. Hey, Silver.
Slot man moves right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So after after that sack. Hurts and the Eagles. Tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 69 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Eagles 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Hurts going to shift them around a bit. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good. A gain of 37.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about that. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one.
It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 2nd and 8.
Like 20. Now you won.
To throw is gone. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Super.
From the gun, here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
12.
They'll set up to throw. Well, he caught. It's St. Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Obama. That. Turbo.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get your money up. Everybody down. I'm out of
set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw.
Lions 43-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33.
Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I had a dream.